President needs to go on mute. She's muting everybody.
Choose to go, it won't take me far. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden, living my life like it's 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 golden, golden. I'm taking my own freedom, putting it in my song, singing loud and strong. Moving all day long, I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my stroll. I'll be high stepping, y'all, letting the joy unfold. I'm living my life like it's golden, 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 golden, living my life like it's golden.
Hello, hello. Yes, and welcome. Hello, how is everyone tonight? My name is Shannon Dale Stott, and I am your host for the PEACES Collective End of Year Celebration. Hooray! I can say hooray as many times as I would like. I can say hooray for everyone, but I would love for you to put in the chat if you are joining us in Zoom. Obviously, you're joining us in Zoom, but if you can hear me and you're having a great reception, just put in the chat that you are here, where you're from, where you're joining us from, and that you're excited to be here. I would love to see everyone. I would love to see the chat just blowing up with love and excitement to be here. Excellent job. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yes, 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 yes. The chat. Yes. Hi, good to be here. Yes, from Maryland. Excellent. Yes, thank you for coming. We have people all over. I know my sister's joining us from Alexandria. I know people are joining us from San Diego. There are so many people from Baltimore. Wow. Yes, thank you. People are missing. Hello. Yes, from Chicago. People are missing each other and excited to be here. It's great to have everyone. Listen, this is the PEACES Collective end of year celebration. And tonight we are celebrating all that we have accomplished together this year by celebrating you, our wonderful community. Thank you so very much for attending. To enjoy tonight's festivities, you may want to set your Zoom screen to speaker view if you haven't done that already. It is in the upper right-hand side. Oh, thank you so much for letting us know where it is. If you're looking to the left of your screen, you should see where the speaker view is, but it is up And to the right, if you click on view and then go to the speaker view, you should be able to enjoy tonight's festivities in the best way possible. So go ahead and do that. And once you've done that, you can snuggle in with your Snuggie or your cocktail, which we'll be having later on, or whatever it is, and make sure that you are reflecting, because as we reflect on and celebrate the things, the actual things that we have done this past year, we remember that we have done miraculous things through great change, through great doubt, and through uncertainty. And the things that we have done have been amazing, but the reasons we have done them have challenged and strengthened us in ways that will have repercussions in our future. Let's hear a little message about the why we do the things.
How do I know? A lot of people, when they think of the phrase, how do I know, they always want to put the what behind it. How do I know what I'm supposed to do? The question that you really should ask is, how do I know why I'm here? Because when you know your why, your what becomes more clear and more impactful. If you know, like for instance, people know that I do comedy, but that's what I do. My why is to inspire people to walk in purpose. So I can do comedy, I can write books, I can be in a movie, because all of it is motivated by my why. In fact, I have a new web series out called Michael Jr. Break Time. We probably just did the 6th episode. It's on YouTube. So every single Wednesday at 3 o'clock, we drop a new episode on YouTube of Michael Jr. Break Time. What it is it's me. I travel around the country and I do stand-up comedy, in case you didn't know. And in the middle of my comedy set sometime, I'll stop and just talk to my audience. And we've been filming this, and it's all right, so let me get a couple bars of like Amazing Grace. Can you do the first part of that? Go ahead. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Wow. That bro could sing, you know what I'm saying? All right. Now, what you give me the version is if your uncle just got out of jail, you got shot in the back when you was a kid. I'm just saying, let me see the hood version real quick, if you know which version I'm talking about. Just see if that exists. Let me see what you got. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now, right now I'm found, was blind, but now I see. Okay, here's what I want you to catch. The first time I asked him to sing, he knew what he was doing. The second time, he knew why he was doing it. When you know your why, your what becomes more impactful because you're walking towards or in your purpose.
Great.
Welcome, 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 everyone. I am Ikrama Muhammad, and I'm the founder and CEO of the PEACES Collective. And I want to thank you all for being here this evening. I've seen that video many times and it never gets old. You know, it is very, very inspiring. So I know this is our 12th Wisdom, Wellness, and Wealth. And each time we've shared with you our who and our what. And so now, tonight I wanted to talk to you a little bit about our why. Our who and what is we're makers, creators, community. We share our art and creativity on a collective platform. And then we use a portion of our proceeds to go toward programs to educate and inform our community. But what is our why? Well, my personal why is family and community. I want to see us live in peace, in love, and in light. And I've been taught that in order for that to happen, we have to have freedom, justice, and equality. So the PEACES Collective is our effort and expression of shared learning and collective action toward accomplishing that goal. We are original makers. At one time, we were the most skilled people on the planet, but it seems today that we're losing sight of some of the most basic skills and principles that have sustained us over time. So at the heart of our mission is to preserve traditional making skills and to pass on principles of self-development. We're particularly focused on the textile arts like sewing, quilting, embroidery, and weaving, but we also include beading, soap making, and gardening. Yes, gardening is an art, and it's an activity that we don't do as much as we need to. For the past 2 years, I've been working with two sisters, Sister Charlene Muhammad and Sister Diane Houston Crockett, and we've been maintaining a garden. And it's been wonderful because you haven't lived until you've eaten a tomato right out of the garden. It's delicious. So I also love being in the garden because it's very peaceful. I used to take my speaker out with me and listen to music, of course, because you gotta have something going on in the background. But a few times I forgot it, and then I just began to enjoy the quiet and peacefulness and the sounds of nature and the birds, etc. But I've never been out to the garden where I didn't think of our ancestors and acknowledge what they went through. Because if I get tired after a couple of hours, I can say, okay, that's it for today, I'm going home. If it's hot in the summertime and I'm sweating, I can stop and get a drink of water. Or I can take shelter under some shade and sit and relax until I feel like going back. They couldn't do that. And so I'm always remembering them, and that inspires me more to do what we do here at the PEACES Collective, to keep our duty to them and to make sure that that debt that they're owed and we're owed is one day collected. So we believe that everyone should know how to make something with their hands and should grow something from the earth. And that's what helps to keep us human. We think we can do this better together. And this is our journey at the PEACES Collective, to go from individualism and the I to grow toward true love and community in the we. The concept of collective action and cooperative action is not new. I didn't make it up. The PEACES Collective didn't invent it. It's an original idea of humanity, that we want for our brother what we want, and sister what we want for ourselves. It's a human principle to support each other and to make sure that our needs are met. And then to use our energy and knowledge to lay a foundation for our children, to use collective economics and to build industries and institutions that we control and that reflect our values, and to secure our future. So most peoples around the world have some things that they're famous for, or people look to them because of their excellence in their skill and their craft, and they're known for this. And we're striving to pass down the arts that have been passed down to us to be perfected, so we can be known for our excellence, shining first our light in our communities and then globally. And that's our why. but we know we can't do it alone. We need your continued help and support. So please visit thepiecescollective.org, where you can shop, donate, pass information on to your family and friends, network, and join us as a TPC maker. So let us know how you would like to be involved. So I'm glad you're here tonight. It's a night and an evening of gratitude and fun. We thank you all for coming. We hope you enjoy, benefit, and have fun. Peace and love.
Karen, did you want to say a few words?
If I could unmute myself.
You can do it. I knew you could do it. You did it.
I did it. I'm unmuted. Sorry, guys. Hey, good evening, everyone. As Akrama said, this is our 12th Wisdom, Wellness, and Wealth Program event. And I want to talk to you a little bit about our program and our why for doing this program, as Akrama mentioned. So the Wisdom, Wellness, and Wealth Program provides educational and cultural events for the community. These are free events each month, and they allow participants to engage in discussion, create solutions, solve problems, all in the effort to achieve individual and collective community goals. So each month when I focus on developing the event, I'm really trying to make sure that we have access to topics that not only educate us, but strengthen us, help us live long lives, and help us love the life that we're living. So with that in mind, in 2021, we had 35 different experts come share their knowledge and experience on topics such as health and fitness, Black mental health, women in the arts, rethinking education, coaching and setting goals, the importance of fatherhood, and of course, crafting and making. And we've had over 500 registrants for these events this year. And we're looking forward to getting the word out to more and more of the community, and we hope that you will help us with that. So as we move into 2022, I welcome you to provide feedback on the program and let us know about any topics that you would like to have added to the program. You can go on our website and just send an email with anything that you would like to see as we grow the Wisdom, Wellness, and Wealth program. So I want to say thank you to all of our panelists who have participated. I want to thank Triple Pocket Events for having Shannon Stott here to facilitate our sessions, and Yinka Freeman behind the scenes doing all the work on the platform. I want to thank Akrama Muhammad, our Executive Director, for making sure that we have a platform for makers and working so hard to do that. And of course, I want to thank all of you, the participants. Thank you.
Yay. Thank you so much, Ikrama. Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you all for being here. I want to share this with you. A few days ago, I walked into my house and it was quiet. I was bringing in some bags, and my sister jumped out from behind a wall and she surprise visited me from Virginia. And we were both so grateful for seeing each other that we squealed like little girls, and it was the best time ever. I want to know from you all in the chat what it is, something that happened that was surprising this year that you are grateful for, that maybe it didn't make you squeal like a little girl, but maybe it made you excited, and definitely that you hold in your mind with gratitude. If you could put that in the chat, I'll read some of those out, and we'll continue to use them throughout the evening. We also have lots of things going on, friends. Yes, we also have lots of things going on. We have trivia questions that are going to come up this evening, and we have a grand prize worth over $100 to give away at the end of our evening together. But the winner has to be present. So celebrate with us till the very, very end. We have some really interesting things coming in. Yes, I got to work from home all year, moved to the beach. Yes, these are amazing things that have happened. So excellent. So as we are moving forward, we have this throughout the year. The Pieces Collective has gathered some very amazing people together to inspire us. Karen talked about those people and thanked them, and they have been amazing and wonderful. They have inspired us, and tonight is no different. We have Zaria Stott here, who was born in Washington, D.C., the second daughter to foreign service diplomats, and Paris, France was the first place that she lived. And those, as well as many global culinary experiences, follow her to this day. From cooking with chefs in Iburu, Kenya, to owning her own catering business in Alexandria, Virginia, Zaria's food journey has been inspired by international flavors and her spiritual connection with God. Welcome, Zaria Stott.
Hi, everyone.
Yay! You've got so many waves and people are excited to see you. Zaria, you are preparing, Chef Zaria, you are preparing some amazing things tonight. What are you preparing and why are you preparing them?
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, just a small recap of what my sister said. You know, my name is Zaria Stott, and I am chef of Food by Zaria, giving others delight. And I'm here tonight just to show you that with the holidays coming up, with Christmas and New Year's and people gathering, I want to show you that it is easy to impress your guests with simple ingredients and healthier ingredients as well. Since we're very used to just like going to Safeway or a general grocery store and grabbing a box of cookies or, you know, chips and dip and not really just being in a rush. But I want to show you that it's really simple just to put something elegant and yummy and just a bit healthier for yourself and for your guests as well. So should I just keep going? And
yeah, tell us what it is that you're making. The first, because you're making like two different things, right? So what is the first thing?
So first, let me just tilt my screen. So right here, I've got some fig jam crustinis, and I don't know if any of you are taking notes or whatever, but I'll kind of ramble off what a crostini is. Crostinis are incredibly versatile. You can put anything on, you can put pretty much anything on them. I mean, you can Google crostini and you'll get a plethora of different sorts of beautiful crostinis. So this one has like a spiced goat cheese that already has, an herb goat cheese that already has the herbs in them that I get from Trader Joe's. I do most of my grocery shopping from Trader Joe's. And I have a homemade fig jam, which is sugar-free. So actually, this is my very own homemade fig jam. It's only $5 from foodbyzaria.com. But of course, you can get any sort of jam that you think that will go with the goat's cheese. And usually jams pair really well with cheeses. I take a French baguette and I basically slice it. I put a little garlic powder on it, as well as a bit of pepper, and put it in a 350-degree oven for 15 minutes to toast. And then I just put my goat cheese, I put my fig jam on there, and then I put a little bit of thyme on top to make it a little bit prettier. And I put it on just a simple cutting board like this. And I put a little, string of thyme on there just to make it look elegant, to make it look beautiful. And it's so simple. And again, plating counts as well, just to make it look enticing. And, because this can go on, a paper plate, but it's going to look different and people are going to gravitate towards it differently. So this is one of the easy things to put together. There's not much cooking except for just putting the cut up baguette into an oven. So
hey,
yeah.
Zaria,
Yeah.
we'd love to see your face for a second. If you can face and hold, I don't know how that works, but you were talking about sugar-free. So I remember you were saying you have spoken about sugar-free, but people adding different types of sugar, like whatever comes in the pink packets or whatnot, but you don't do that, right?
Right, correct. So I'm very huge on natural sugars and sweetness coming from natural foods like fruit. Dates being a main ingredient of mine I use in a lot of my baking, because dates are so beautifully and naturally sweet. I like to ground them up into a paste and use that as opposed to sugar. When you'll hear me say the word ingredient a lot, but if you see something in the store that says sugar-free, it may have something else that is like a substitute for sugar, like a fake sugar. And so I try to gear away from those types of sugars, because if it's a fake sugar, then what is it? You know, if you're questioning a lot like that, it's like, you know, do I really want to keep implementing this into my body? So I've really gravitated a lot towards dates, because it's one of the, you know, sweetest fruits that I can find that really comes out in my baking. But also in this jam in particular, the only 4 ingredients in this fig jam of mine are the dried figs, blueberries, water, and lemon, and that is absolutely it. And so any sweetness that you're tasting are from the figs and the blueberries, and that's it. And why? Because they're sweet fruits, right? So yeah.
That's delicious. I'm excited. I'm excited to see so that's the sweeter, that's a little bit savory sweet. And then you have one more thing for us.
Yes, I do. So these are my lettuce, lox and lettuce wraps. So I'm just gonna tilt it just a little bit. This is what they look like. So some of you may have heard of lox and bagels. So if you're trying to steer away from, I guess, like carbs and gluten, this is a much lighter way to go. In fact, when I surprised my sister about a week ago, we were thinking about doing lox and bagels for breakfast, but I was like, you know, I want something lighter and trying to stay away from gluten sort of a little bit. And so I thought lettuce wraps. So these are made of course, just the lettuce wrap, as you can see. And I got just a basic cream cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese, you know, unflavored. You know, I get the original. If I want to flavor it, I flavor it myself. And what I put in there was some fresh dill and some garlic powder. And then on top of it, I got some wild cut salmon. Wild cut salmon. And then I topped it with some capers and some chives. And there's also a little bit of diced onions on there as well. So again, really simple with this. There's absolutely no oven involved, and it is super tasty. And I have this little lemon wedge right here that you can squeeze onto your wrap. So it gives it a little bit more freshness and has a little bit of a more citrusy bite. So, you know, this is, you know, really, really good. Again, it eliminates the bread, and really simple. Just has, you know, really all you'll probably need is maybe a cutting board or something. With the lettuce wraps, you can actually get a head of lettuce, or in grocery stores, they actually sell like lettuce cups, like in a plastic container, which would actually be a lot easier. So really simple. Again, you just have to put it together and make it look pretty on the plate and everything. And, you know, you impress your guests, and, you know, haha, that's it. You know, people are like, ooh, and on it. And it tastes really, really yummy.
Zaria, we're going to go on to the next thing, but in like a very quick time. These are beautiful. Ikrama and Karen have been talking about the why behind the things that we are doing and we have done. Your cooking is beautiful, and it's beautifully tasting. I'm always so impressed with what you do, but there's a reason that you do these things. And can you talk about giving others delight and your business as far as the why behind what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, God. You know, my business name is called Food by Zaria, Giving Others Delight, which is an acronym for God. And my business goes by, you know, 1 Corinthians 10:31, which says, eat, drink, whatever you do, do all for the glory of God. So it doesn't mean literally just eat and drink, but it means whatever you are doing, just like it says in the Bible, whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. And, you know, I also believe that I focus on the ingredients that are coming from the earth, just a little bit of what Ikrama was talking about, just knowing that, you know, God, you know, provides these ingredients and helps us to grow these ingredients. And so that's why I focus so much on just, you know, grabbing real ingredients and what can I eliminate? How can I be healthier? Because my body isn't even my own, but it's the Lord's. So that is my purpose, just really glorifying God through my cooking and baking.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Zaria. Thank you very much. People are saying things like, it's delicious, I want some. Everybody likes it. So make sure to patent the food through the screen app and see us next time. Oh, good. All right. Thank you, Z. Love you. All right, friends and family, we are moving on to what Ikrama and Karen are showing us. That was some treats, and we have more treats. Ikrama, Karen, let's see what you have brought us today.
Okay. So Ikrama, you have to come off of mute this time.
I know, I was trying. I was trying. I was
Okay.
trying to take it personally. Can I talk? No. Yeah, so we're here tonight to, of course, to give gratitude, but also to give a trunk show, our 2021 year-end trunk show at the Pieces Collective, to show you all the wonderful handcrafted things that we have. The majority of our items, I'd say 85%, are handmade locally. And when I say locally, given that we're on a global platform, I mean in the Baltimore, Maryland area right now. But we're welcome for anybody to come and have their products. So we're going to start, I believe, with spa and relaxation. And first up, we have the Bami Body Butters. These are some of our favorite things. We love all the things on our site, of course. And then next week, if you come back, we'll have other favorite things. But we're going to just show you a few of our other things that we selected. And I just love these body butters. They're by Bami Products, and it's Brother Waib and Sister Bernadette Mayo. And my favorite scent, they come in a lot of scents, is 6 scents, and they come in small and medium. And my favorite scent is lemongrass. So I love that. I just want to tell a quick note about the lemongrass. I wore it one time when I was teaching children crafts and sewing. And this little boy, when I came in the room, he used to run up and sit next to me, and he would just, be sitting next to me all the time. And I was like, oh. And one day he said, "Ma'am, you just smell so good." That was so funny. But anyway, it made my day. So the next thing we have up are the candles, and these are the Pieces Collective. They're 100% soy wax scented candles, and they provide eco-friendly, long-lasting, clean fragrance. And you can use them in your home or office. They come in the 12-ounce mason jars, which I really like. I think it kind of harkens back to vintage years. We have several scents. My favorite scent is fresh cut flowers. So you can go on our site and see the candles. We also have special handcrafted, hand-painted Kwanzaa candles on the site as well. And for donation, which in the next week or so, if you go on our site, you can see we'll have a whole set of Kwanzaa candles. Thank you very much to Charlene Muhammad and Nasa Herring for procuring those for us. Who's up next? Me? Still?
No,
Oh.
it's me, it's me. These are the Andaluca Botanical Reed Diffusers. These are hand blended and hand poured in the United States, actually in California. They have rattan reeds that go with them so that the fragrance is naturally diffused throughout your household. And they come in 2 scents that we have, the evergreen pine and the apple cider cinnamon. And I love just the way they look, even when you're not using them as fragrance, just to have them on the shelf. Okay, the next thing that we have Getting a little John Coltrane, a few of my favorite things going. These are Purple Rain teas. These are by Just Tea. They are a small tea farm in Africa. They make artisanal teas, and they come in many flavors. My favorite is Purple Rain. They come from purple tea leaves. They're very high in antioxidants and low in caffeine. And best of all, they taste great. So we have the gold canisters, and then we have some triple sampler canisters of the Kenyan teas.
Okay, we're moving on to bags and pouches. And one of my favorite would be the knot bag. Nope, not the knot bag. These are your favorite, Karen.
These are my favorites. Okay, so this is the Silk Cantha pouches. First of all, my two favorites in this category are both pouches, because I love pouches. They help you organize things, they help you store things. I travel a lot, they're great for travel, so when you put things in your suitcase, you know exactly what to pull out. So the first pouch, that's my favorite thing, is the Silk Cantha pouch. These are made from recycled fabrics in India, sari fabrics, and they have the traditional Cantha stitch, and they're all handmade. My next favorite pouch is by PEACES, and they have the African print coupled with vegan leather. I think the vegan leather adds a little extra, makes it a little bit more sturdy, and you can wipe it down very easily, and so it's great for travel as well. And those are my two favorite things in this category.
Okay, and the African print vegan leather totes. These are totes that are both sturdy and fashionable. I call it pretty bag swag. They'll last for a long time. They feature a cotton lining and an inside pocket for your convenience. And they have a button closure. They come in several colors, as you can see. And the approximate size is 17 by 18 with a 12-inch strap drop. So I love these. You can use them for anything. Now, here are my knot bags. These knot bags are so cute. And I think I'm going to name them after my granddaughter, Zayla. I'm going to call them the Zayla knot bags. They're wrist bags. They're based on the traditional Japanese knot bags. They come in different colors. They're reversible. And they're excellent for when you just need to put your cell phone, your keys, and your wallet or some money in there, and you're just running someplace. You can just put it around your wrist and be hands-free. They're also nice for evening or, you know, casual, going out to the park or anything like that. I think they're really, really ingenious. So I love the knot bags. So this is my bonus pick, the African shopper baskets. These are the Ghanaian market totes. The large basket is hand woven with elephant grass with leather handles and trim, and accessorized with the leather applique of the African continent. So these are perfect for all occasions. You can go to the market with them. You can use them for work. You can go to the library. You can take them out, you know, just anywhere, to the office, any place like that. And so we have the large one and we have the small shoppers as well. So I think that is.
I just wanted to let everybody know that those shoppers are on sale.
Yeah. Thank you, Kay. That's very important that the shoppers are on sale.
On the website.
It is important. It is important. So as people are, as it's wafting over them, these beautiful things that you have shown us, you have, Ikrama, you have a trivia question for everyone.
I do. Okay, so everybody get ready, because we're going to want you to put your answers in the chat, and the first person to put the correct answer into the chat will win the prize. Okay.
You have to wait till you read the entire question.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. What are the 7 principles of Kwanzaa? Go.
This is good. This is
a lot of typing.
It's a lot of typing. Somebody has to get them all in.
Get them all in and all right. Karen. Oh, she's not up. I think Deidre asked a question about shipping. We usually, okay. Thank you, Karen. See, she reads my mind. That's why she's like the director of operations. I can't keep all these things in my head.
As we are, as people are naming the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, how are you celebrating Kwanzaa? If you are celebrating it at all, Ikrama, in your home, are you?
Well, I'm observing the principles of Kwanzaa. I like to observe the principles of Kwanzaa every day. I'm not necessarily having a specific celebration that I know of, but it would be fun to plan. Uh-oh, I knew it. Who did I say? All right.
Excellent.
Okay, you have a winner, Shannon?
We do. It's, it just left me. It just left me. Nessa
Herring.
Nisa Herring. Nisa Herring, you are the winner. You are the winner of our prize.
Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kumba, Imani. I said Nesa's gonna get this.
You did.
You did.
Oh, Nesa.
You did it. You did it.
Before we started,
Everybody was so worried, Nesa. They were like, "Oh, that's so many. How are they gonna get it?" I was like, "Somebody's gonna get it. It's gonna be Nesa."
It's gonna be Nesa.
But congratulations to everybody who gave it a valiant effort.
Yes, you've won some prizes.
Yes. Tell her what she's won. No.
I will.
Go ahead.
The zippered pouch and the Pieces Collective water bottle. Yay! People are cheering you on. It's great. You've got it. Yes. So there's so many other things. We've got these principles: the unity, the self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. And Ikrama, you said something very special, actually. You said you practice these things every day. And what I have seen is every time that I have done a Pieces Collective event, these principles shine through. So it's amazing to see how these principles are showing themselves anyway during and through the Pieces Collective. And as all these people are coming together, they are making, in celebration of these principles, you have more to show us in the second trunk collection.
Yes, we do. And I want to correct you, Shannon. I said I strive to practice all these.
You strive. Very good. You know what? Well done. You know, ancestors just heard you made that correction. I feel like you got some extra points.
Yeah. Okay. And yes, Nesa, not only did she win the prize, but she told us that we spell Kwanzaa wrong. So thank you, Nesa. Thank you, Nesa. Kwanzaa has 2 A's at the end. So that we had a typo, but thank you for that. Now we're going on to our part 2 of the trunk show.
yes.
Which is the first one is clothing and scarves. And I think mine is, no,
That's me.
yours is first.
Okay. First of all, here are 2 of my favorite things that we have new on the site. And before I go, I have to give a shout out to our model, Miss Ivy K. Harris, who looks beautiful in this scarf.
Our brand ambassador.
Right, our brand ambassador. So thank you, Irie, for taking pictures with the scarf. It looks lovely. So the Sari Collage scarf is a one-of-a-kind piece of wearable art. It's made by women in India from upcycled or recycled saris. Each one is unique, and it's a fair trade product that we sell on our website to support women in their cooperative in India as well. And they're just beautiful. And we have multiple colors, so if you go on our website, you'll see those there. Okay. The next one is the block print caftan. This is a 100% cotton caftan. It's hand printed. So they first carve the blocks and then they stamp the fabric. So it's all hand done. It comes in one size fits most up to XXL. And I love it because 1, it fits me, and 2, I can wear it very comfortably when I'm traveling. So it's like a year-round piece for me. So I love that piece. Thanks. You're on mute, Akrama. You have to get off mute. You can't get off mute, Yinka.
Thank you, Yanka. Okay, so this is another one from the Pomegranate Moon, another sari scarf. It's called the reversible sari scarf, and it comes in, well, we have these two colors left, teal and what color is that? Oh, pink and fuchsia and turquoise and blue. They're two beautifully contrasting recycled silk sari scarves, and they have felted wool sandwich in between. No two are alike, and I think it, you know, you can wear it as a wrap, you can wear it as a scarf. They're just great. I love them. And these are really cute. These are the Pieces Collective neck warmers, and they're single button scarves, but they're very short. And this is for a time when, you know, it's not like freezing. You don't want to wrap your whole self up in 20 times in a scarf. You just put this scarf on, button it at the neck, and put it under your coat there. And it just protects you a little from the elements when you just want something light. And those are the neck warmers. Next, we have jewelry and bling. Who's coming up first?
Thank you, Akrama. Yeah.
Me. Do you notice these earrings I have on? These are the boxed-in earrings by Marvelous Creations by Madonna. I love Madonna's work. I think Karen has a necklace by Madonna on as well. So if you're a bold fashionista, these earrings are for you. They're extra large, they're rectangular, aluminum, and paper beads. These are paper beads. These magnificent. So they're approximately 3.5 inches long. Each pair is individually handcrafted. They're available in various colors. And these, talk about being a bold fashionista. These are the carnival earrings by Teal Face Artistry. I just love these earrings, you know, and I'm just waiting for this bold fashionista to come and buy these earrings. They're hand-painted wooden earrings, but they're very light. And as the young people say, I think these are fire. And you can see how Irie is just, now Irie can wear that earring, so.
So one of my favorite pieces is the I'm a Star earrings, also by Teal Face Artistry. They're hand-painted sparkle earrings in the shape of a star, and they brighten up any outfit. So if you can't handle the carnival earrings, you can always put on I'm a Star with a little black dress, and you're ready to go to a special event. So I like these earrings. Okay, I don't know what this song is, but these are the Asha necklaces. So these are handmade necklaces by recycled saris fabrics, and they're wrapped around wooden beads. Each one is unique, so there are no two beads that are alike, and they're called Asha necklaces, and Asha means hope in Hindi. So these are one of my favorite things here. Oh, this is my bonus pick. Yes, the trade bead bracelet. So these are authentic Ghanaian trade beads. Each year, the Glass Adornments company, they travel to Ghana twice a year to pick out the authentic glass beads and the trade beads. And then they bring them back to their design room in Baltimore, and they design them, and then they assemble them there in Baltimore. What I love about these beads is that they will do them to order, because, you know, I have a size 8 wrist, and often when I go to try on these kinds of bracelets, there's a gap or they're not big enough. But on our website, if you want one of these bracelets, you can get them made to fit your wrist exactly. So that's why this is my bonus pick.
Great. Books and journals.
Okay. So I think we have the Ease and Flow Journal by Sophia Casey Enterprises. It is a 31-day journal. It's a structured journal to help you write down your thoughts, clear out the clutter of your mind so you can focus on your goals. And they take you through each day to help you be clear, connected, and courageous about your life. We also have the Black Girl, not yet, the Black Girl Magic Journal by Effie's Paper. The Black Girl Magic Journal has, of course, a Black Girl Magic logo, and it is a lined journal. It's free form, so you can write whatever thoughts you want in there, or whatever it is that you like to doodle about. You can use your Black Girl Magic Journal for that. Okay, now you can go.
Last but certainly not least, we have coming soon, Charlene Muhammad has the second edition of Healthy Weight, Healthy You. Charlene is our resident all-around health guru, doctor, yoga teach, everything, right? That has to do with health. And she's come up with a second edition to her book that has the latest research and more tips in the resource section on how to achieve ideal weight by exploring the mind-body connection to weight loss. Who doesn't want to do that? We do. So her book is available now on that big Amazon thing, but you know, if you would like to support the Pieces Collective, you can get an autographed copy. You can go on our site and pre-order an autographed copy, and then we will send it out to you as soon as we receive it in January, if not sooner. That's beautiful artwork on the cover of that.
Yeah, it's a fun. That's a fun picture.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So,
perfect.
yeah, I just wanted to thank all the current TPC makers, Bami Products, Glass Adornments, Marvelous Creations by Madonna. I want to thank me, as Snoop would say, Sophia Casey Enterprises, Teal Face Artistry, and the Urban Herbalist. I also want to thank some of the makers who were with us originally, who helped make it all happen. Fatima Frazier with a few nice pieces, Coast Regal with Regal Clothes, Sean with Trinity Jewels, Peace of Minds, and Valerie and Ivy from J&J Creations. I think Valerie is with us tonight, but Valerie is, I mean, we couldn't have done it without her and my IT person. So thank you, we love you. We hope to see you back.
All right, friends and family, we have been inspired by the beautiful things that people have made and why they are making them. And now you're going to take that inspiration and you're going to create a message or a motto or a mantra, a poem, a saying, a phrase for 2022. So we're actually going to put you out in breakout rooms right now. You're going to get cozy with your friends, whoever is in a breakout room. You're going to assign someone to read out what the mantra, motto, poem, phrase that will inspire you and carry you through 2022. You're going to make sure somebody reads it out. So designate a spokesperson once you get in there, and then work together to find out and create what your motto for 2022, what your inspiration for 2022 is going to be. Yinka is behind the scenes doing an amazing job and is about to put you all into breakout rooms. So we will see you in about 10 minutes. You'll see something pop up. It'll say accept breakout room, and you can press go and you'll be populated over there. Excellent, excellent. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, right? Welcome back, Carter, right? Great, that's what that's from. Okay, friends, so you were in your rooms and you did some amazing just talking and communicating and communion. And what I need you to remember is who your spokesperson is, because we will be getting back to that person later on. But for now, we have another, that went fast, good. You know, when you're having a good time, Valerie, you have, the time goes fast, right? So we have another question, number 2. I was born on September 20th, 1758 in West Africa. Africa. I helped lead the largest and most successful slave rebellion and revolution in the Western Hemisphere, defeating the Spanish, the British, and Le French. I became the leader of this independent Black nation under a new constitution in 1805. Under my leadership, my nation was the first to completely and permanently abolish slavery. It's not Shannon Stott. It is who? Who am I? Yes, yes, yes. The first person who has the correct answer will get it. Ding, 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 ding. I have Toussaint Louverture, l'ouverture of Haiti. Karen says no. Hannibal. We have lots of people chiming in. No, Karen says no, that's not correct. We're going to wait till Karen says yes. Deirdre, sorry, Deirdre, but I do love the enthusiasm. Who is it? It was close. We have Sink. Who could it be? Who could it be? Karen, do we have the right answer yet? Do we have the right answer? Right countries. No correct answers yet. This is exciting, y'all. We're doing all the things that we know how to do to make sure that you are getting educated and shopping and educated. Who will be the one for question number 2? Who will it be? Let's see. We have some people I see.
The first leader of, there you go. That's
There it is.
Andrew.
Jean-Jacques Dessalines, Governor General. Dessalines, Governor General and Emperor of Haiti, 1758 to 1806. Well done. Well done. You are the winner. And because you are the winner, you get to make a toast with our first mixologist. So we are doing this. It's time for another leader of celebration. Hadi Muhammad is native of the DMV, born in Washington, D.C., raised in Maryland, inspired by his grandmother from Fayetteville, Tennessee. He discovered a love for expressing his creativity through cooking. Hadi dabbles in the art of mixology and culinary arts. You can find him on YouTube channel Hadizel TV. Welcome, Hadi.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Hadi, what are we? Oh, do you hear that?
I hear. I'm in the mood.
Yeah, right. That's for you. Yes, that is for you. We're celebrating. We're celebrating with a couple of cocktails. What are you making us tonight?
All right. So the first I'm gonna make is I'm gonna make a cranberry apple cider mojito.
Ooh.
It's gonna be non-alcoholic and alcoholic. So
okay. So what's a mojito usually? A mojito is usually what?
Mint, cinnamon sugar, and rum.
Mint, cinnamon sugar, and rum, but you are using?
I'm using vodka, mint, sugar, and cranberry juice and apple cider.
All right, let's do this.
So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rim the glass with, I have my little mixture here of a simple syrup, which is just sugar and water and boiled down. And go ahead and wet your glass. And then I'm going to rim it in my cinnamon sugar mixture here. Got your glass ready.
Ooh, that's a pretty glass, Thank
you. And I got these glasses that don't tip over. They don't tip. So on Amazon.
We see you have a sous bartender, like a sous chef, but a sous bartender. Yep. Yeah. Exactly. All right.
She's get out of there. All right. Ice tray here. So what you do is you build the drink on ice. Whenever you see building on ice, it just means you make the drink on ice in either a glass or a mixing tin like this. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and add my ice. I'm gonna add my mint. So you see I got some mint leaves here, some fresh mint.
Dry I like
stuff.
Mint.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about mixology and how you went down that road? I feel like it takes a certain type of person to really get into being a mixologist, a bartender mixologist.
It's funny though, because I actually got into it because I was going to be a cook in the kitchen at a restaurant. And I told the general manager why I wanted to be a cook in the restaurant. And he told me, well, I think you can learn more about the business in the front of the house as a server. And I was like, but I've been cooking. I like cooking. I want to cook. And he was like, but I'm hiring you as a server. And I was like, but I want to cook. And he said, you want the job or not? And so I wanted the job. So I took it, and then serving turned into bartending. And then I love talking to people. So that kind of felt naturally. And then I trained under a bunch of bartenders who've been bartenders for years. And I loved it. So, it just came naturally after that. And I just built on everything I knew, and went from rookie status to big dog status eventually.
Do you have a favorite drink to drink and a favorite drink to make?
The Irish trash can is my favorite drink to drink and make.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can explain to that what that is after. But
No, I think we get it. Just it's in the title.
Yeah. But I have here some simple syrup that I boil down with a little mint just to give it that extra. It's like my own homemade mojito mix. So I'm gonna add that in there with the mint. Then we're gonna go ahead and add this Martinelli's apple cider, sparkling cider. You can just get this. This is basically something that you can get at the grocery store. It doesn't cost a lot, looks pretty, and tastes good. I know it's sparkling. You don't really want to shake too much, so just give it a little quick shake. This is for the non-alcoholic, as my mother requested. All right, and just watch it pour there. All right. There we go. And then I'm going to add my cranberry juice. So that's the benefit of the glasses, they don't tip over.
Delicious. Very festive as far as the color goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Get a nice little separation there.
Beautiful.
And then just to add a little bit of flair, I'm going to make a little lemon twist. Back up there. So to make a lemon twist, you just go ahead and gut your lemon out and give it a nice little twist here. And I'm going to set it in the glass there.
Beautiful. Yeah. Ooh, Leslie is excited about this. I can tell. I can see it. Yes, that is gorgeous. That is very pretty. Thank you. And you have one more drink for us. Is that right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes. Yes. Do you deal with this is a seasonal, you made this one, this cranberry one, the cranberry mojito, because it's seasonal. Do you find that you're having to make different drinks seasonally?
Yeah. Depending on the occasion, depending on the taste. Like this, if you when you make it, if you could smell it through the screen, it kind of smells like apple pie and Christmas. So you can get.
Oh yes, that smells good.
Smells like apple pie and Christmas. So that is
nice.
That's something that was actually we just had that at our Friendsgiving. One of my fiance's friends brought it to the table, and I was like, I'm adding that to the
That's nice.
Yeah, that's definitely one. So I'm gonna get to the next drink. Hold on 1 second.
I'm sure there's lots of the Sue bartender has to be taken care of, making sure that like they are properly prepped. They are helping Hadi with all of the ingredients for this.
All right. So now here we go. Like I said, we're building on ice again.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the pumpkin rum martini. So I'm out of martini glasses, so I'm gonna make it in my untippable glasses here.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna do the same thing again. Rim in the glass and the simple syrup. Get that nice rim on it. Bam. Have it face the other drink. All right, then we're gonna add our. Where did it go? Okay. We're gonna add our rum chata. So you're gonna add 1.5 ounces, which is a shot of rum chata. We're gonna add a shot of
You
Captain
mentioned
Morgan.
that you have a fiance. Does your fiance request a drink often? Is there a drink that they like to have?
Um, Not really. She's not a big drinker like that. So if it tastes like juice, I just recommend it. I know what she would like and what she wouldn't like based off of how much it tastes like juice and not like alcohol. So that's really more her speed. Things that taste like juice and not like
Things
alcohol.
to take. That's I mean, that's fine. We have Sophia is definitely saying that she is hooked on rum chata because of you, apparently.
Yeah. Cinnamon toast crunch shots down at the beach.
Hey, don't give everybody's business, Hadi.
It's just my creativity. That's all. Just my creativity.
Yes, that's it.
Give
That's
it
it.
a nice. Oh, hold on. Forgot the most important ingredient. Pumpkin. So you can either use pumpkin real syrup, but I have Coffee Mate pumpkin spice latte. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that.
Deidre is very excited about the pumpkin spice latte. There's a lot of head nodding. Yes, we are very excited. I will give it a couple of snaps. I too am very excited.
That smells amazing. Smells like pumpkin pie. And you want to make sure you give it a good shake, and you can tell that your glass is shaking. I don't know if you can tell. You see the frost on it? That's how you know it's like. Oh, you start shaking it until it gets frosted. That's something I learned from, in my travels.
Got it.
And just give it a nice little strain.
Oh, that is beautiful. The cream looks so good. It's very, very smooth.
Yes, ma'am. All right, then we're gonna give it a nice little finish. So for some theatrics, just take some ground cinnamon and toast it a little bit. Boom.
Ooh, very flashy. Yes, you can go ahead and pass that. Go ahead and pass that through the screen. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, thank you. Oh, it got bigger. Definitely got a lot bigger. So that's great. Well, I'll take this, and I'll put it to the side. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This was wonderful. I know that people are taking notes. You can give Hadi a round of applause. You can also type in the chat if you're looking for him to come to your next event, or if you want to follow him for more drinks. I already do, and I am very excited. So we have another mixologist with us. We have Greg Butler. Thank you again,
Hi.
Hadi. Hi, Greg. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
I am so well. Listen, we just did 2 drinks with Hadi, and now we have drinks with you. We are like bar hopping. It's the bar hopping hour. What do you have for us today?
All right. Before I get started, I just wanted to show Hadi something as well. They have this is a seasonal rum chata. It's peppermint flavor, perfect for the holidays. I just want to let you know they just came out with this brand not too long ago. But what I have for you is something I've pretty much made it myself. It's called a white day. So this drink starts off, it's like a modern twist on what you'll call a tequila sunrise. It's definitely with a big twist. Nobody else done this, and this is something I'm going to show you from my thoughts, from my brain to yours.
Wow.
Okay. And this is going to be something very simple, and you can also wire your friends with. Okay. So first I'd like to start off with is I have some tequila.
That's some of our favorite drinks. Somebody here really likes tequila. I'm not sure who it is. I don't know. But it's someone.
It should be everybody. I got some peach vodka as well, just to enhance the flavor. Now I want to let you guys know this drink here you got to be very careful with. Okay, it's mostly alcohol, but doesn't taste like it at all. All right, that's something I do specialize in over the years. Prior to that, I like a big drink with lots of alcohol, but also really good with flavor. And it doesn't hit the back of your throat as much. All right, I like to start my drinks with alcohol when I'm not mixing. My drinks are like as Hadi pitched it, building on ice. So, but now I start with alcohol, I'll fill my glass up with ice, much ice as you can. Okay. So we got the tequila, we have the vodka. Now I have white grapefruit. Okay. You're just gonna go ahead and pour that in.
Now, I'm noticing, Gregory, that you're not measuring this. Are you, this is to
Yes,
taste?
It's an ounce. You're supposed to pour an ounce each. I do apologize. But this is my drink, so a little more. Okay. All right.
Excellent.
So I pour some in. I just pour some out because I want to make sure it mixes still in the glass a little and gives me a little extra space. I like to top it off with a little champagne. Because why not, right? And so now we're gonna pour our grenadine inside of it. All right. Once you pour your grenadine, you'll see it starts to layer itself. All right. And this right here is called the white bag. Like I said, we're gonna do a little twist, but first, let's start with our garnishes. I will as well have some mint. You might have saw Hadi rip the mint up. Since I'm just doing it for some garnishes, I don't want to rip it or mess with it too much because the oils will bleed. Okay. And so,
Gregory, this is beautiful. As you're garnishing this, can you let us know where we can find you, where we can follow you? Make sure that we are keeping these drinks on our phones.
Okay, absolutely. You can follow me on Facebook. We could be Facebook friends. My Facebook name is just call me Sniper. All right, it's a long story behind that, but all right. So first, we're gonna start off with our garnishes, like I said. All right, we have a strawberry here and our mint leaves coming out. And to wow your friends with this, it's very simple. I got a little bit of dry ice here. And you just want to pour that in. And then I'm bringing closer to you so you can see. It'll start to smoke.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Very impressive.
Right, absolutely. And it'll smoke for a little while. I do suggest you let the smoke die down some. And if you want more smoke, you can always add more dry ice. And if you want the bubble, you can push the dry ice down. And you probably can't see it because it's just a little bubble. But the whole
That is gorgeous.
The reason why I chose this drink, it might not be the flavors of a holiday, but it gives you the appearance of the holiday. It's red, it's white, and it's green. And so it is just a well-blended drink.
This is beautiful. We have a little bit of concerns about dry ice. Is it okay to consume dry ice?
So dry ice, like I said, you want once the smoke starts to die down, it'll take about a minute or two, depending on how much you put in. I do suggest you put just a little bit in, and once that dries down, the ice will be evaporated, and it's completely safe to consume. You see plenty of restaurants, like we have a restaurant out here called the Sugar Factory. They use dry ice in almost all their drinks, and they sell them for $60. Yes, and this is basically what they do. It's the same concept.
All right. All right. Gregory, give us your Facebook just one more time so we can put it in the chat.
Oh, I'll put it in the chat as soon as we're done here.
Okay.
Closer to my screen. Is that fair enough?
Excellent. Thank you, Greg. This was beautiful. Both you and Hadi have really delivered on these beautiful drinks. We are very excited to turn off our computers and go and do some holiday cleaning, right, everybody? We're going to clean now. Thank you, Greg. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Hadi.
No problem.
Excellent. Friends and family, we've done so many things tonight. We have shopped, we have eaten, we have shared a beverage, we have gathered, and though it is the time of the event where we are starting to wind down, we are not done yet at all. This is the thing. This is the last one. Everyone in the chat say, "Aw," or you can be on your screen, "Aw." It's the last one of the year, but it is not the last one ever. We have things, the PEACES Collective has lots of things coming up, lots of events coming up. You can join us for our January event, The Power of Intention, setting your intentions for 2022 and why it matters. That is on Wednesday, January 19th, 2022 at 7 p.m. That'll show up in the chat. And the Pieces Collective is also doing their second annual Juneteenth walk. That's Saturday, June 18th and Sunday, June 19th. I would like to invite, so I told you you needed to make sure you knew who your spokesperson was. I want to know, tell me in the chat who the spokespeople are. If you are a spokesperson, just say, I'm a spokesperson. And what I would love is to get a few people, a few spokespeople up to share what their poem or their message, yay, for 2022 is. Nessa, are you ready to come up and share? You can take your, you can turn on your mic.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I don't know the name of our group, but I have our mantras for the year.
Excellent.
Okay, the first one is survival. The second one is be the light in your life and the lives of others. Create with you in mind. Share what you know with others by sharing your talents for generations to come. Walk in your purpose to preserve your legacy, holding principles and standards while sharing with others.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Y'all, what a great group. Thank you for sharing.
So
We
Nasa,
also-
Shannon, I'm sorry, can we have them put their mantras or what they did in the chat so we have
In the
that
chat.
captured as well?
Yes, please.
Thank you, Nasa.
Yes. And Deidre, if you're ready, yes, we would love to hear y'all's group and what you came up with.
Okay, I had Leslie and Irie and Akrama, and I think, was it Celine who was with us? It was someone who never got on, but their picture was showing. Oh, anyway. Well, for us, we kind of coalesced around two issues that really can be talked about in one. You know, the number one was go back to basics. And so that's about, you know, health and learning what's in your food and growing your own food, and the basics also of, you know, reaching out and communicating with people and thinking about how people are living. And all of that sort of also, you know, is about putting your own mask on, putting your own oxygen mask on first. So that, you know, they tell you that on the plane, but, you know, in this case, we're talking about self-care, taking care of yourself first so that you can care for others, right? And so that goes back to the basics, you know, like what are we eating? How are we exercising? You know, but who also do we need to take care of? Who do we need to look out for? But you have to take care of yourself first so that you can help others. So yeah, I mean, I appreciate the ask, and I love NASA's groups, the survival, and to be the light. Be the light is really important, I think, in this day and age in 2022. So back to basics.
Back to basics. Perfect. Thank you, Deidre. Thank you, everyone in Deidre's group. And I see that we also have Greg as a spokesperson. Greg, if you're ready to share what happened in your group, we'd love to hear it.
Yes, absolutely. So we went with the motto, we have a reason to count, to make our days count instead of counting our days. It's definitely something to remind us that time is winding down for every single person. And it's also giving us a reason, we remember our reasons to be motivated, continue and push and fight for everything that we want. Pretty simple,
Beautiful.
pretty straight to the point, but.
Yeah, beautiful. I love that. Yes, making our days count instead of counting our days. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Everyone, we are as far as making our days count. We are doing it right here, right now. Thank you all for inspiring hope and joy for the year to come. And now it is time. You have done it. You stayed till the end. It's time to spin the grand prize wheel and give away our grand prize. So we can do that. Ooh, let's see. Spin, spin, spin. Who will it be? Who will be our grand prize winner? It looks like it's going to be dun, da, 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 Vivian. Vivian, you did it. You stayed to the end, and because you did that, you have won our grand prize. You've won so many things. You've won a Pieces Collective scarf, a Pieces Collective fragrance, evergreen, some soap from Bami, a mask and pouch, marvelous creation rings, Pieces Collective earrings, and a water bottle. All of these things are coming straight to you from the Pieces Collective. Now, what we need from you is to make sure that you give Ikrama or Karen or Yinka your email address, your actual address, your name, so that they can actually send you these beautiful things. All right, friends and family, you have done it. You have told us what in this past year you are grateful for. You have shared with each other what the motto is. Look at these beautiful things that you're going away with. But you've shared the motto with us of how you are going to spend 2022. Of course, some of that is going to be spent with us. I hope to see you then. And we are now winding down all the way down to this. I want to say that it has been a pleasure to be with you this year. I have built a meaningful community through the Pieces Collective, and I hope you continue to build those relationships into the new year. I know that I will continue. I hope that you will continue too. And I would like to welcome back Ikrama and Karen, and let us thank them as well for building this community around us. Karen, Ikrama, thank you.
After 2 years, you think I would know how to unmute, but I just want to thank everybody. I want to congratulate Vivian. I also want to mention that Vivian was one of our makers at the Pieces Collective as well in the earlier days. So congratulations to Vivian. I want to thank everybody who has donated, who has made a donation to us. And here are all the names of the people: Alexander Jarman, Charlene, Daryl Lee, Hakima Muhammad, Ivy Hill, Karen Freeman, Kathy O'Halloran, Larita Mitchell, Lita Schneidmel, Maddie Freeman Cave, Makani Temba, Natalie Bullock Gansut, Sajda Musawir Ladna, Sheila Rohan, Tawana Elam, and Tammy Lawson. So please, let's give them our thanks. We are a 501c3 tax exempt organization. So of course we welcome your donations. I want to thank our brand ambassador, Irie Harris again, as well as Anjane Cobb, who did some modeling for us. And of course, my mom, Maddie M. Cave. They were our models in the pictures, in a lot of the pictures that you saw. I want to thank our photographer, Chip. What's Chip's last name, Karen?
I think it's Jackson.
Okay, Chip, brother Chip. And I also want to thank Tiana Cobb for taking some pictures for us. Thank all of our presenters and all of you who have attended a Wisdom, Wellness, and Wealth event, all of you who have gave a donation or made a purchase. Thank you, Nasa, for walking with us early on Sunday. Thank you, Deirdre and Nasa, for our meditation group, everything, you know, for just being and embracing community. We appreciate you. And if it pleases Allah, we intend to be back here next year supporting and reporting to you about the progress that we made in helping to make our communities a better place. So until then, be well, be wise, and be working to help uplift our communities. Peace and love.
So Sophia let us know Chip's last name is McCrae. So thank you, Sophia.
Thank you, Sophia. See, it takes community.
Right.
Congratulations, Andrew. We also need your address so that we can send you your prize.
So I think we have Andrew's email address and
Okay.
everyone's email address from registering. So I'll be reaching out to everyone who won a prize and to make sure that I have the correct mailing address so we can get that to you. Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna, you know, as fitting with the celebration,
And
we're
party
gonna
it on
dance
out.
our way out of this party and out of this year. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna put it on gallery view so I can see everyone dancing. Come on.
Yeah, me too. Pump it up, Yanka.
I see you, Sheila. You got her drink in her hand.
Yeah.
This you can bear.
You make us happy.
It's clear right beside me. Yeah. And
All right, Leslie.
I really love you.
Coach
Hey,
Casey.
Val. I see you, Val.
I know you're there, Coach Casey.
I wanna make sure I'm right, boy. Before I let go.
Yeah, I have to go make my drink now.
We had a good
I see you, Yanka. Thank you for the great job you've done. Thank you for hanging in there with us. You know we're technologically challenged.
each other.
We couldn't do without you.
Boy, it's a shame.
I see you, Hadi.
You are most welcome.
No, I wanna know. I wanna make
Here's
sure
Irie, dear, to tell her get on here and make do her moves.
before I let go. You know I thank God sunrises and shines on you.
And then you doing the
You know there's nothing
Go Sheila, go Sheila. I see
I read to the bus stop. Where's Irie?
Where's Greg and Jeline? I don't see them.
Yeah, tell Jolene to come on here and bust the move.
Yeah, we're gonna dance right on into 2022.
All right,
So let everything turn us around, get us down. We're gonna be ready. Uh-oh.
Right.
Uh-oh, what we getting ready to do? Pull up the cold chill out.
I brought the squad with me. Black on black band.
All right, squad.
Come on, squad.
I did the damn thing.
You did the dang thing.
Singing and dancing all in the rain. Ooh, I just wanna have a good time. Turn around, kick inside.
Val, I'm looking forward to seeing you again in 2022.
Funny hop, drop, pop, cross your legs, turn around and
That's my granddaughter, y'all.
glide. Ooh, drop it down low, to the floor. Bring it up, tap and roll. Step on them, kick on them, something you step.
I should have told Mom how to turn her camera on.
I know. You didn't have it turned on?
Uh-oh, Deidre got up.
Get out of her seat. Go ahead, Deirdre.
Uh-oh, there's Amir. It's a family affair. Yay! Love you all. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
everyone.
Be safe during the holidays, and we'll see you next year. Peace and love.
Good night.
Good night.